Question number 35. Two boys are 12 meters apart at the same side of a fence. They both view the top of the fence at angles of elevation 30 degrees and 60 degrees, respectively. What is the height of the fence? Okay, let's quickly dive into that and do it. First, I would like to sketch this. This is a trigonometric problem. Two boys are 12 meters apart. Okay. This is the first boy. And this is the second boy. I'm showing you how to follow these things up. So they are 12 meters apart. Okay. They both view the top of a fence at angle of 30 degrees and 60 degrees. 30 degrees and 60 degrees. That means the first one view it at angle of 30 degrees. Okay. So if this is the fence, if this is the fence, okay, the first one view the fence at angle of 30 degrees, while the second one view the fence at angle of they view the top of the fence at angle of 60 degrees. Okay. So you see, the first one, look at 30 degrees, and the second one, 60 degrees, and their 12 meters are apart. But we don't know the distance, their distance from the fence. So now we have been towards the height of the fence. That's the height. Okay, that's from here to here. That's the height of the fence. So here that we don't know, that's the distance of the second person from this place. We'll call it X since we don't know. So now we are going to apply some trigonometric ratios. We're going to apply some trigonometric ratios to determine the height. So for the first person, for the second one here is being angle 60, let's look for a trigonometric ratio that relates H and X. So the one I can think of is tan, adjacent over opposite over adjacent. So that means if we say tan 60 will be what? Opposite, which is H, over adjacent, which is X. Okay, and tan 60 is a special angle, so tan 60 is root 3 equals to H over X. So that if we make H the subject, H will now be X times what? Root 3. So I'll keep that as my equation 1. Then I'll consider the first person here. So I'll still use tan. Tan relates the height with the base. So that this time around is going to be tan 30 equals to opposite, which is H, over adjacent. Adjacent, that means this line here. So this will be 12 plus X. The adjacent is 12 plus X. Now tan 30 can be written as 1 over root 3, which equals to H over 12 plus X. So we try to make X the subject of the formula here. First, we do cross multiplication. So we're having 12 plus X equals to H root 3. So we take a new this thing. So 12 plus X equals to H root 3. 12 plus X equals to H root 3. Okay, if we are to make H the subject, Okay, let me just leave it here. This is my equation 2. So this is my equation 1, h equals to x root 3. My equation 1 was h equals to x root 3. So I'm trying to find h. Okay. Now since I'm trying to find h, I'll make x the subject of the formula from equation 1. From equation 1, I'll make x subject. You make x subject, if you have h equals to x root 3, make x subject, that means x will be equals to what? H over root 3. So you substitute that in what? In your equation 2. So 12 plus, equation 2 is 12 plus x equals to h root 3. So in the place of 12, in the place of x, you put h over root 3. So we have 12 plus h over root 3 equals to what? H root 3. So in order to clear the denominators, I multiply through by root 3. So we'll be having 12 root 3 plus h equals to what? Equals to 3h. That's if you multiply this place. Okay, let me clarify that point, that place very well. This will be h root 3 times another root 3. So 12 root 3 plus h equals to root 3 times root 3 will give you 3. So you have 3h here. So we try to make h the subject of formula. So we have 3h minus h to be equals to what? 12 root 3. That's, you take h to this side, it becomes minus, that's 3h minus h, while leaving 12 where it is. So here will be 2h equals to what? 12 root 3. So therefore, the height will be 12 root 3 divided by 2. That if you divide both sides by 2, 6. So therefore, our h equals to 6 root 3. So let's go to our option and check which of it. Okay, our option is in decimal numbers. So that means we have to figure out what this thing is. Okay, you have to. So this will be, if you do 6 times root 3, if you do 6 times root 3, that will give you, if you do 6 times root 3, that will give you 10 points. That will give you 10.39, which is approximately 10.4 meters. Okay, and we have 10.4 meters here. That's option A. So this is how to do this. You can pause the video wherever you are, or you restart it, or you can restart it, pause it, and see if you can still do this on your own before playing to see the working.